section 3.1. Solving problems with fractions. Let's just review what our rules are when we're working with fractions. So when we're adding and subtracting fractions, first thing we need to remember is that we need a common denominator. When multiplying fractions, it's numerator times numerator, and then denominator by denominator. Dividing, it's numerator over denominator, so you take the first fraction, then we change division sign to a multiplication sign, and then we invert the fraction. So the denominator of the second fraction goes on top, and then the numerator goes on the bottom. And then we just cross-multiply, or we just multiply straight across. So let's do some examples here. So we've got 1 divided by 7/8. Well, 1 I can write as a fraction as 1 over 1. Remember, fractions are division, so 1 divided by 1 is 1. So I can do that. By dividing, so I'm going to change that to a times sign and flip my fraction. So now it is 8 over 7. 8 divided by 7, so 7 goes in 8 one times, with a 1 remainder out of the 7. 3/4 divided by 1/8, so I'll take 3/4 times 8 over 1. 8 times 3 is 24. 4 times 1 is 4. I can divide both of those by 4. So 24 divided by 4 is 6. 4 divided by 4 is 1. So that's 6. 3/8 plus 1/16. So 3/8 plus 1 over 16. 3/8, if I times this by 2, that means I have to time that by 2. 8 times 2 is 16, so then I'll have my common denominator. So that will give me 6 over 16 plus 1 over 16, 7, 16. And then let's do 1/4 times 7/8. Numerator times numerator is 7. Denominator times denominator is 32. And I can't simplify that any further. So we're done. Alright. Cameron's a baker and he cuts 14.5 rolls of dough into 1 3/4 slices for cinnamon buns. How many buns can he make from one roll? So as soon as you see the word into, you know you're going to be dividing, right? How many 3s go into 6? So you're going to be dividing. So we're going to take 14.5. And we're going to divide that by 1 1/4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make each of these an improper fraction. So 14 over 2, so 14 times 2 is 28, plus 1 is 29 over 2, divided by 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5 over 4. So 29 over 2 times, and then invert those. So 29 times 4. So hold on a second. 16. 2 times 5 is 10. So 10 goes into 116 11 times. And I've got 6 and left over out of the 10. So not quite a whole cinnamon bun. So she can make, or Cameron can make, 11 buns. Okay. Jack raises the car 3/16 of an inch for each stroke of the lever. How many strokes are needed to raise the car 1.5 inches? So again, take 1.5 inches, divide that by 3/16. So I'm going to change that to an improper fraction, just 3/2, times, convert the second fraction, so 16 times 3 is 48, over 6. So I can divide both of those by 6. So 48 divided by 6 is 8. 6 divided by 6 is 1. So 8 strokes. So the nice thing about math is you can always check to make sure I've done it right. So I take my 8 strokes, and each time I hit the lever, it's raised 3/16 of an inch. What is that going to equal? Well, 8 is the same as 8/1 times 3/16. 8 times 3 is 24 over 16. So 16 goes in 24 once. I have an 8 left over out of the 16. 8/16 is the same as 1/2. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is right. So I know 8 strokes is correct. Alright, so here's your homework assignment. Page 70, numbers 1 to 6. And don't forget to ask for help if you're stuck. Have a good one.